Hi, this is Yvon Hogevorst, an associate trainer of Art2Ride in the Netherlands. And this is my lunging video with Wilco, my 14-year-old gelding, which I own now for 4 years, and I'm doing Art2Ride 2.5, 3 years now with him. I did an earlier video about working hand, and this is my video with the lunging with Wilco. This is another day than we did the working hand. It was much better weather and the surface was better, so I thought, well, I will make a lunging video now and also a riding video, which is not in this clip but in another one. But I think it's quite interesting to see this one and the riding video, because you can see over here, oh, he has to release himself, I think, here, yes. You can compare the two, how he is moving and trotting on the lunge line without someone on his back, and with riding when I'm on his back, and then you can see the difference and you can compare those two. I think it's quite interesting to watch, because Wilco had some really serious saddle issues. From the 4 years I have him now, I think I rode him about, well, approximately 3 months in total. And because we have all those kinds of issues with him and problems with riding, and well, it was a really searching for solutions and searching for the problem as well. But we'll get to that on later. You can say here, I'm lunging here on the right hand first, and I do that with a purpose, because he is easier on the right side, so I will make it easy for him to warm up. I got him out of the stable and I get a saddle on, and well, we just cold out of the stable, and you are hopping in on that moment here. So this is the first step. He sets out of the stable for I think 1.5 hours, because he's in the paddock or he's in the pasture on daytime. And well, it's easier for him on the right side, so I want to make it easier for him to warming up, because when I start on the other side I have a lot of trouble and struggle, and well, it's not so easy for him. So when I can make it easier for him, I will do. So we just did a little bit of walking, and he wasn't stretching all the way down yet, but well, I know he's kind of a diesel, so he has to take his time to get really warm. And my experience with him is that he is good on walking, but he doesn't get really warmed up when he's not trotting and even cantering. Later on you will see me canter him, and I just don't do that for the canter. I just do that because I know it will warm him up better. He is better after every cantering in the beginning than when we don't do that. So I do this all with a purpose. Now you can see that I have my lunge line on the bit ring, on the inside bit ring. On other horses or new horses or horses I don't know, I don't do that. I will get to the lunge line through the bit ring over the pole on the other side. I'll adjust to the other side bit ring. But with Wilco, well, I know him so well, and well, it's alright this way. And well, I have a direct contact on his mouth, and well, you can see he doesn't resist anything, so it's quite easy this way. So you can see here a nice bouncy trot. He can do a little more stretching here, but he's coming out of his shoulder with his head and neck, and the face is forward, and the nose is poking out. And well, you can see later on, well, he's getting better here already, but he's not consistent enough. But it will come. And sometimes I get it in 5 minutes, and sometimes I get it in 10 minutes, and sometimes I just don't get it enough for me. I want more from him, but that is something this horse has learned me. Well, you can see he made a mistake here, the counter canter, so well, no big deal. We'll get him back on my voice, and then we'll do it again. and then he's good. So no stress. And his canter isn't that bad, but well, he could stretch more down. There is coming a little bit more forward. But as I say, it's just for warming up and loosening up. He has to bring his inside hind leg more under than in trotting, so well, it works for him. You can see a small difference here on the trot after the canter, I think. It's a little more bouncy, more circling of the hocks, more relaxed, more off the ground, so to speak. So I first get him back to the walk, and then I want to stretch him down a little bit more, and then we'll change rein, I think. It's not to warm the horse out, it's just a warming up, and it's preparation for the riding later on. And so we get on the left side, the left rein and left hand, and normally he's more stiff at this side, but when he's warmed up on the right side first, then he's better on the left side as well. So I think we just have to do what's necessary for the horse to get it easier for him. Nice big strides here. And you can see me walking closer to him in the walk. So I will, that's why, how do I say it? When the distance is not that big, you have more influence on the activity. And sometimes when he is not stretching well enough, I will stand in the middle and I will make the circle smaller, so he will come more to me, towards me. But now I just make the distance some shorter by walking towards him. But he's doing a good job here. Sure, he can do better. There's always be a better way, but they can always do more. So we started here with a nice trot, and that's much better than he used to do, because his first trot was always stiff, no matter what I did before, and that is certainly better. And I think that is getting better. That has come better. When he had his injury in this tendon injury, I did a lot of working hand with him and no lunging at all. And after that, he was better in getting into the trot and not stiff and not irregular or something like that. So I'm very happy about it. And maybe he can be a little more active here, but his strides are big. And Will told me you have to search for the most optimal stride for this horse at this moment. And I think, well, I think he's doing a good job in regarding to that. So here I started a little bit of canter, just a few rounds, nothing more than that. Also to see how he's stretching into the contact. How is he stretching? How is he get his neck out? Because that is difficult for him, I know. He tended to curl back in the canter before, so, but he's doing better, I think. So we'll get him back to the trot. Then I wait for a nice stretch over there. And we close it with the walk, and then we go do the mountain work, which we'll show you in another video. I hope you will watch, because you can compare the two trots. I think it's nice to see both things. Thank you for watching this one.